Okay, well, we've heard a lot of great things from our candidates tonight, but I want to tell you what you won't get from me. You won't get scandal, you won't get drama, you won't get ineffective leadership. I will not sit in office for 10 years and do nothing. I will be sensitive to all citizens across the city of St. Louis, from our poor to our homeless. I will provide you with the most effective leadership based on a proven track record. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jeffrey Boyd. I'm running for mayor, and I'm asking for your support.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I really appreciate it, and I love the focus on this particular sector and how much it really drives potential for the city. I believe truly that there may be no other city in the country that has as much potential as St. Louis if we can come together and solve our problems as one city, as I know many candidates are calling for, unity. I do also really believe in taking the important steps now that will bring us to city-county merger sooner than later. And again, my name is Casey Cordes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming this evening. I apologize I was late because I had to go to my ward meeting and make sure that I spoke to my constituents to ask them to vote for me, as I am asking you. I want you to look at all of the candidates sitting here and ask yourself and ask us, what have they done, who supports them, what do they stand for, who are they endorsed by, and judge us on that. And then make your decision on March 7th or April 4th if you have some, because you have some independents up here. And it's a hard decision to make. It is a hard decision to make, but I want to let you know that I will put people before profits and projects every time. And taking care of people is all that I know how to do and all that I have done in my previous life as a treasurer and as a state representative. So thank you all for coming. God bless you all, and vote for me on March 7th. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Christie.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here this evening. I do think it is really important, and I think it matters who the mayor is. So I would ask you to take a look at all of our track records and then make your decision on who you think will be the most effective person. I would, of course, submit that that would be me, and I would ask for your vote on March the 7th. On March the 7th, there will likely be 50, maybe 55,000 people come out and vote. That is so few people in our city of 315,000 people. So get your neighbors to vote, get your shirt-tail relatives to go vote, get your friends to go vote, because you do have the ability to impact the outcome of this election. And I would really appreciate your vote on March the 7th, so thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Finch.
Thank you. On March 7th, I think we have a choice. We have a choice to stay on the same track that we've been on, status quo, or go into a different direction. What we have been doing, the track that we have been on, has not been working for our city. It has not worked for everyone, and has not made St. Louis a place of great hope for folks. We want to make St. Louis a place where everybody who lives here feels that their government is working for them, not against them. We want to make sure that every neighborhood feels valued and being invested in. And we want to make St. Louis a place where people want to come from all over the world to explore and to create. We have to create an environment here because the mayor cannot do it by themselves. It will not be one person who saves the city. But what the mayor can do is create an environment that nurtures growth, nurtures entrepreneurship, and makes this a place where people feel that they actually have a say.
Thank you.
I'm running for mayor because we need real leadership. Think of this job as mayor. I don't think of it as a job as public service. Think of you hiring one of us. You look at the resume, and you look at who got the most money and who did they get it from. Did they get it out of your pocket? Or they got it out of somebody else's pocket? So they're gonna dance by their music. I'm running on my own money out of my own pocket, so I can represent you, nobody else. I could get some money like that. I could get $500,000. Go ask my brother. But the point I'm saying is that I'm not taking anybody's money, so I'll be free to serve your interests and your needs and your concerns. I want to hear about you. I talk to the homeless. If you're out there, you don't talk to people that's hurting to find out where they're hurting. Even a doctor talks to you, where's your pain at? Where you hurting at? And they do all the stethoscopes and all that kind of thing, get you on the knee with a hammer and all that. The point I'm saying is that when you look at people that you're
Thank you,
hiring,
Mr. Matthews. It's the last time I'm cutting you off tonight. So sorry. Mystery.
got to get that right.
I just want to thank each and every one of you for sticking around tonight and being involved in this process. As you heard from some of the other candidates, this is a very important process, and I think that St. Louis, this next chapter of St. Louis can be just an extraordinary chapter, which is why I'm running. If you look at my record, you'll see what I've done. I've built entire neighborhoods from the ground up and kept them integrated and took into account all of the people who are currently in the neighborhood, and we've done it, and we were successful at doing it. Redeveloped Washington Avenue, rebuilt Lafayette Square. I mean, these things over and over again. I've done it. I've made the tough decisions and helped this city move forward. We have an opportunity to change our city by creating new industries and bringing more jobs to the city. And we have to do it if we're not willing to make the tough decisions to bring jobs and economic development to our city, we can forget it. We can continue to trail Kansas City or choose to lead. And that's why I'm running. And I'm hoping that I get your votes and your help and your support, not just to win an election, but on the back end of an election to come together, to unify as one St. Louis, knock out that Del Mar divide, come together and understand that our greatest strengths are when we're unified as one people, and we can do that as one St. Louis. And I'm asking again for your help and your support to make that transformation. And St. Louis, this is our time. We will see population move
Mr.
back
Reed,
into the
thank-
city opposed to leaving. That's our
Thank you, Mr.
generation,
Reed.
and we're gonna bring that.
Reverend Rice.
Yes, I'm on the ballot April the 4th. And you know what? The general election has half the people that actually go to the Democratic primary. I'm independent. And you know what they want to do? And I'm so glad that you're open-minded folks that are willing to get the facts. April 1st, they want to put a lock on 1411 Locust. That's what Lila Cruson wants to do. And I thank Lila for really pushing me to get into this race. Because after they take away your parking meters, want to lock you out on April 1st, and people are ready to riot, I want to say don't riot, get a ballot, and go to the polls and vote. Because I got people out there that are registering to vote, and I believe that this is going to be the most exciting general election that's been in St. Louis recent history.
Thank you very much. So yes, let's give the candidates a big round of applause. Thank you again. Election day is over. Primary March 7th, mark your calendar.